Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Jazz back again with yet another banger, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys the secrets, tips and tricks on how to maximize your rep in specialist appreciation shooters. Now obviously, this is a pretty late video to make, and the reason is my computer and my mic have been for the past few days, so I just couldn't do stuff. I still have this video going. I'm still gonna have this video out soon, hopefully. But in the meantime, I'm gonna find a build that I don't need, and I'm just gonna delete it. And the first thing I'm gonna show you guys in this video, we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna show you guys the best build, the best guard, and the best big to make for this. Now, obviously, this is kind of being selfish. It's just based off, okay, I want to get 3 times reps, so you're gonna find the one with the most green. The most green, it's gonna just be the easiest way to get the most badges. It's gonna give you like a sharpshooter, but there's a way to make it a little easier on your teammates. So you want to make sure your playmaking is up, make sure your defense is up, just so that you contribute on defense as well. And then you want to bring up your driving dunk. Yes, I would recommend bringing up your driving layup, because it just brings more elevation to your game, and you will end up with 130, 13, 7. Defined as the longest wingspan, that's why I always choose it. And since you're, going for rep, you could even go probably down this low. This is my first time making this build, so I feel like that's good right there. And then max wingspan if you really want to help your team. But if you want to keep using this build for pro dribble moves, then go minimum wingspan. Well, not 1.86 centimeters. Obviously, I use metric. Metric literally gives you so many more options. But for the sake of this and wanting to help my team out, I'm gonna max my wingspan out at sharp take. And so it's gonna give you sharp facility. Oh no, never mind, it gives you play shot. So little catfish play shot out here. And once you make that build, I do not have a build to delete. I'm just gonna delete the build. So once you have the build, you start my career. Make sure if you don't have rebirth, go get it. It's gonna help you out. I definitely pressed no, so now I gotta quit out. This is awkward. This is definitely awkward. Alright, and we are back after like 10 minutes because this game sucks. We're gonna delete that version of the build because I don't want to do the college intro. We're gonna skip the my career intro. I don't understand why it keeps asking me. I've made so many builds this year, it should just be an automatic yes. As you guys can see, I've hit 40 a few times. So I have 2 more shooting badges. Now obviously, you have 14 out of 32. One thing I recommend you doing, if you really want the 20, is just make a build with nothing else. And I'm gonna show you guys that right now. So this is where it comes in. It comes into play here, because the only way you can really do that is if you have a build that's tall enough to let you do that. So let me see and make that. So I'm gonna make it a small forward, left-handed. Go for the all shooting, all speed, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna max this shooting, but then everything else we're gonna keep mediocre. So as soon as you get a finishing badge, you just move on to the next category. So playmaking, same thing. And then defense, same thing. Boom. You have 30, you have 130, 1-1. So, and then it doesn't even matter how tall you are. So you could even bring this down just to trick people. And then max your wingspan. It's gonna be a weird build. curious to see if it gives us a weird name. Sharp Facil, I was figuring it's gonna give us that solely because it's just a Sharp Facil type of thing. So now we're gonna make this. Boom. Pressing yes this time. It's just annoying. Alright. So now, badge-wise, as you can see, I have 18. So because I've hit 40 in 2 seasons, I now have a build that can give me 3 times rep off rip. Now, obviously you have to have these equipped, so I'm gonna equip them real quick. And just equip them to your liking. I really don't know what I would do with this layout. Because I either have too little or have too many. So, yeah. Everything else is maxed out. Obviously, you could get 2 shooting badges if you started this build a little bit back. I wanted to get this video up 2-3 days ago, but the computer wasn't working. So I'm finally recording it Saturday morning, and I'm gonna upload it before the event starts. And obviously, if you do what I do, you literally can get 20 off rip. So it's a very big disadvantage to your team, but you can shoot. So, you know, you have a 64 off rip, so obviously you can just go in here, upgrade to an 80. That's 6,000 VC, and you're basically done. Like, that's all you have to contribute. But now I'll show you guys neighborhood and just explain the event a little more, tips and tricks on how to win it. I'm gonna go into the neighborhood, and yeah. All right, finally in the neighborhood. As you guys can see, you have 13 days left to hit 40. Now, don't worry. You have 2 more events. So if you're worried about hitting 40, please don't be. You have a 3 times rep event right here in shooters. So that's gonna go from 11 a.m. Central Time to 8 p.m. Central Time Sunday. I know a lot of people might not play tomorrow because it's Father's Day. But if you do play tomorrow, that's literally like a lot of, like, that's like 30 something hours of triple rep. Okay. And then vacation days is the same thing. It's like double rep for, now it's saying 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So it's giving you the entire weekend pretty much of double rep. Now obviously it's 5v5 Court Conqueror, but at the same time it's AIs. So take that with a grain of salt. So 2 events, and obviously it's 13 days from now, so it will be 6 days left after this event. Actually 5. So you still have a whole half of a week after the last event to hit 40. So if you're worried about hitting 40, as long as you're like 25 and above, you'll be chilling. You'll be chilling. If you're anything lower than that, you might not be chilling, but you know, you always got next season, you know? So it says 2 times rep and 3 times rep for qualifying players. Now, obviously, 2 times rep, it just gives you 2 times rep for 12. So the first build I made, it's an all-around build, something I would make just to troll people, and you get 12 off rip. That's 2 times rep. Now the second build we made, which is like a big, but we made it like shorter, is and the reason I made it shorter is just because it complemented a lot of stuff on the build. Obviously, if we make a big that has shooting, it's gonna be a little worse because you have to have defense on a big, or else you're gonna just mess up your team. So you get 3 times rep for 20 badges equipped. Like I showed you, you have to have them equipped, or else you're not gonna get rep. So that's pretty much the last thing. But all the places that you can play. Oh man, I love this mascot. I love having a mascot. But all the places you can play is the rec. You can play in the rec, and you can play in the other decks. So let me show you right here. You can play in deck 15. You can play in deck 16, I'm pretty sure, and deck 4, which is the rec. You cannot play this in Pro-Am. I know a lot of people were mad about that the last event they had this season. People were like, why can't you do that? And it's like, they just decided not to. You have the rec, and you have the park, and you have the boat. So I figured, yes, 2K figured that was enough. But that's it. If you guys have any other questions, I am most likely live right now if the event just started, so just come through to the live stream.
Yeah,
But it's been your boy Jazz.
You mad, gotta
H,
wash my
man.
bag.
I'm out.
New shirt, gotta pop my tags. New whip, I'ma ride so fast. I just wanna be somebody that you care about. So everybody else, get him out, cut him out. Everybody else, get him out, cut him out. I don't wanna be somebody you don't give a fuck about, yeah. Yeah, run it back, yeah. Met a bad chick, put her on my lap, yeah. I'ma bag this, how to get the snap, yeah. I'm a savage, put her in the bag, yeah. Hey, run it back, yeah. Met a bad chick, put her on my lap, yeah. I'ma bag this, how to get the snap, yeah. I'm a savage, put her in the bag, yeah.